I need you guys to unmute Sam's microphone. All right, here we go. Thank you, Sam. Dina King, please go ahead.
Hey, Sam, Ben from in-state. How important is this game personally and team-wise for you and the guys against NC State?
Yeah, I mean, this is a big game for us. It means a lot to me just growing up in North Carolina. I know how much this game means to the school, to this program, to our fans, and really to us as players. A lot of bragging rights going into this thing, and it's definitely a game that we see as a must-win. We're excited. It's a great challenge for us. They're doing a really good job on both sides of the ball, but specifically on defense, they're doing a really good job. They have one of the best defenses in the country, so it's going to be a great challenge for us offensively. So we're going to have a really good week of practice, and we'll have a great plan. It's just a matter of us going in there and executing, but we're super excited for this one.
CL Brown.
All right, Sam, first I wanted to ask you just, how do you feel coming off of kind of being nicked up and missing that game? How do you feel going into this week of practice?
Yeah, I'm getting there. I feel like I'm getting better every single day, making progress every day. So just keep working at it, keep getting treatment, just keep challenging myself in that area, and kind of see where I get at the end of the week.
And not to stir anything up in terms of the rivalry aspect of this, but what's the added part? Obviously, you guys want to win this game, but it being NC State and them possibly, having a shot at winning the Atlantic Division, like how much would a win really mean to you over these guys?
Really every win means a lot, but just the schools are so close. It's just. And being an in-state school, we want to beat all those guys. We want to beat Wake. We want to beat Duke. And we want to beat State. That's just kind of our motto here. And we really, those are probably our biggest games of the year is our in-state games. From a preparation standpoint, we see everybody the same, but everyone knows these games just mean a little bit more, just because it's really about the fans and just the program and the school. But us as players, it's probably a bragging rights thing. They're having a really good year. They're a good team. So it'll be fun to go over there. And giving our best shot.
Thank you.
Miguel?
Hi, Sam. NC State allowed the lowest completion percentage and has 4 the most interceptions in the conference. What stands out the most to you about their pass defense, and how are you preparing to face it?
Yeah, they're doing a really good job on defense. Really at all levels, at the D-line, at the second level, and at the third level in the secondary, they're doing a really good job. I think what I've been most impressed with them is, they've had a lot of injuries, and, they just keep rolling guys in there, and those guys just keep having success. It's just credit to those guys for always being ready, credit to their coaches. I think they're doing a really good job. But like I said, we got to have a really good week of practice. We'll go in there with a great plan. Coach Longo will have a great plan for us. It's just a matter of going in there and executing. It'd be a great challenge for us. It's probably the best defense we've seen all year long.
Gregory Hall?
Sam, what was this past Saturday like for you? Obviously, first game not starting on the sideline in street clothes. Just how was the whole day for you?
Yeah, it was a little weird, but really I was just trying to soak it all in. And I'm just so grateful for the opportunity to be at a place like this. I was really trying to soak it all in and just try to be there for those younger guys, and they did a heck of a job. So it was really fun to watch them. I was excited for the game, even though I wasn't going to be playing. I was excited to see what they were going to do. So I tried to have as much fun as possible on the sideline and be there for my teammates. And, I had a really good time out there on Saturday, so it was a lot of fun.
What'd you think of Drake and Jacoby?
Yeah, I thought they did a heck of a job, both of them. They both looked really comfortable running the offense. We've seen both of them do it every single day in practice, so it was kind of interesting to see how they were doing the game, and they both handled it well. So I'm excited for the future of both those guys. I'm sure they'll have a really heated competition next year, and I don't know. I think it'll be cool to see. It'll be interesting to see who comes out on top. But they're both really good players.
Greg Barnes?
Hey, Sam. First, to follow up on CL's question, you mentioned getting treatment. Is there rehab you're going through? Or is it really just a matter of you trying to get rest?
Yeah, a little bit of both. I rested pretty much. I had a lot of rest last week, along with treatment and rehab. So really a combination of all those things, and really just trying to put as much time into it as possible. I'm putting multiple hours a day into treatment and rehab. So, our training staff, they do a really good job. Luke Ross and his staff do a heck of a job. So I'm just super blessed to kind of have that help around me and be at a place like this. We have so many resources. So it's really just a matter of me putting the time in. So I'm trying to put a couple hours a day into it.
And with regard to NC State's defense, they rank top 10 in the country and they lead the ACC in third down defensive percentage. Why have they been so good in getting off the field on third down?
Yeah, they do. They have a little change up on third down. On base downs, they live in a 3-down package. On third down, they go into a 4-down package, and they do some different things. But I really just think it's how hard they play. You can kind of see it when they play, and it's kind of a mindset for them to get off the field on third down. And you see it at every single position. Everyone's just playing as hard as possible. They don't take plays off anywhere, and they really just they're well coached, and they know their assignment. And they do a good job of it.
Thanks.
Ross Martin.
Hey, Sam, I wanted to go back to what Gregory asked about the other two quarterbacks, Jacoby and Drake. Could you put your kind of OC hat on, your quarterback coach hat on, and break down just a little bit on each one, what they kind of you think they bring individually, since you're with them more than anybody else probably?
Yeah, I mean, I think my assessment of the game. I think Jacoby. I think both of them. They did a good job managing the offense. I think they both missed some throws that I see them make every single day in practice. I think Jacoby. He's a super talented kid, and he's been here for 2 years, has a good grasp of the offense, I just wanted to kind of see how comfortable he was out there, and I think he did a really good job. So, moving forward, just continuing to learn and prepare. He prepares well, and I think, for Drake, I think he's a phenomenal player as well. He's probably the most competitive person I've ever met in my life. No matter what you're doing, Drake wants to win. I like that about him. He prepares well. He's smart. He comes from good coaching in high school, and he loves football. They both love football, and it's just been super fun to be with those guys. They're so supportive of me, and we truly try to go out there on the practice field and make each other better. It's fun to go out there on the practice field and kind of compete with those guys because they're both super talented.
JB Ricks, go ahead.
Hey, Sam, appreciate you taking out the time. You said all of the in-state games are important. All of the games against Duke, Wake Forest, NC State, no matter what, because of what you grew up on. But what would you say from your perspective, based off of your experience playing against them these past 3 years, is the difference between NC State and those other two rivalries?
Yeah, I don't know if there's much of a difference for me. I don't know. Maybe the fans don't like State as much, just because. I think it probably seems a little bit bigger this year. I think State's having a really good season. So for that reason, I think it probably means a little bit more to our fans and to us. They're having a good year. So it'll be fun to kind of give them our best shot and kind of see what we got. Because I think people will probably be, I don't know, I haven't seen the game, we'll probably be underdogs and to a team that we feel like here we should beat every single year. So I don't know. I don't really think it's much of a different. I don't think it's much different from the other two. Maybe to our fans this year it might seem a little different because they're having a good year though.
Appreciate you.
All right, last one. We'll go back to Miguel.
Hey, Sam, this will probably be your last regular season game at UNC. How are you feel about it?
I'm just treating it like every other game. I'm preparing the same way. Like I said, I'm just trying to do everything I can to, get myself in the best shape as possible to go out there and give my team everything I got. And that's kind of just my mindset going into it. I'm still at this point. I'm not thinking about my future or anything like that. I truly want to go out there and give my teammates everything I got. So that's how I'm going into it.
Thanks, Sam. Appreciate a few minutes.
Appreciate it.